my point is, I wanted to find work that aligned with how I want the world to be. You know, I have some really good friends, and both of them said pretty freely, you know, I spent my whole career doing work that I didn't really care about, but in terms of like my place in the world, my goal was support my family and provide, you know, so they don't have to worry about college, they don't have to worry about their first house and all that stuff. So I get it, and I don't, well, I don't judge them because they're my friends, but here he is defending, I actually can't remember now, an oil company that was accused of basically enslaving local kids, and I was not faced with that. My point is, I wanted to find work that aligned with how I want the world to be. And if I was representing companies and saying, hey, you stole trade secrets, or you know, you breached a contract, you know, that's important to the company and important to our economy, but it doesn't make the world more of the place I want to live in. So I totally agree that once you do that, and once you stand up in court and you realize, like, this is not just about winning this case, this is about, I feel like with my cases, they are part of a movement in one way or another. Even if I'm not like working for an actual activist organization, I want to move the dial a tiny bit to for there to be less police misconduct or less encroachments on free speech. It's a joy. Oh, I have a case management conference, and I do a pretty good job of, if I'm really stressed after a day or two, I step back and I really, really just make myself pause and feel the gratitude of, yeah, there's plenty of minutia, kind of tedious stuff in any job, especially as a solo. But I am so lucky to be doing this work every day.
I want to talk about the work.
Thanks for listening to Courtroom Stories and Tactics by RVA Trial Lawyers. Hosted by Sharif Gray and Niall Abuzaki. Please subscribe and leave us a review on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, or any major podcast platform. Together, we're building a tribe of trial lawyers to remind the world what human life is truly worth, one verdict at a time.